So you've conveyed a lot of really good information, Maureen, and I want to recap a little bit. You mentioned being in the
Okay.
moment, being in the
Yes.
present,
Yeah.
and redirecting as far as which is almost like a bit of part of acting and following a script. But when
True.
a person with dementia is fixated on something, negotiate and redirect them,
Yeah.
and it turns
Yeah.
out okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
repetition is natural. How
Yeah.
about music? I think did that help you at all?
Oh, let's
I thought
talk
it would.
about music. It's a beautiful thing. I tell you what, I would pick her up, take her out in the car. She loved to go for a drive. And I would put music on. And I put on Frank Sinatra's The Reprise years, her music, her era. Well, Night and Day comes on. She sings the intro word by word. She sings the whole song. She has every word.
Wow.
I'm going, oh my God, this is okay. So I looked at her after it was finished and I said, I really like that song. Would you like to hear it again? You can do that. I went, oh, it's a magic radio. Watch this. And I pushed the button and it played it over again. She sang it again, word for word.
Repetition. Yes.
At the end, I said, so mom, that's so cool that you know that song so well. And she said, well, it was your father's and mine favorite song, and he used to sing it in my ear when we would dance. Okay. By the time I by the time I came around, my father was a alcoholic and died of it. So there really wasn't a whole lot of pleasure in the house. There wasn't a soft and warm. It wasn't. This was a soft and warm feeling, and I had never heard it. God, it was such a blessing. She loved Broadway tunes. So it's the things that they love that bring them back to what they remember. And as they disappear into the dementia, the fog of their old age, their youth comes into play in so many ways. And that's what they remember.
Mhm.
I read children's books to her that she read when she was a child. Tales of Peter Rabbit was one of her favorites. Books, music, they're so important.
Yeah, I think
The
it's all
arts.
part of talking about the old days, the happy times of the past, which is always a good approach.
I just would encourage any caregiver, a family caregiver especially, um, get the old photo albums out. I'm sorry I didn't do that with my mom. I think that would have been another trip down memory lane for her that she would have enjoyed. It's something that I'd love to pass on as a do it.